some of the things there I had no idea about. Right, that's lovely. And now Phil Scoggins is going to share something with us about the way he tries to live ecologically. But he's not here. He's on a train. So we're going to see what he's recorded for us on this video clip.
Many years ago, we decided that we would take our foreign holidays, in Europe at least, by train rather than by plane. And I hope to persuade you that it's not such a daft idea. Plane travel is, of course, generally quicker than train travel, though not always, as this chart shows. Going from Edinburgh to London, for example, would actually be quicker by train, because of all the time it takes you to get out to the airport, to go through all the various controls, and of course, you don't find yourself anywhere but the edge of a city when you travel by plane. What we really like is arriving in the middle of a city. No expensive transfers from the airport, you're just right there. It is, of course, the case that by plane, you can get affected by poor weather. This is much less the case with trains. Delays do occur, but not as much as by plane. There's also none of those really stringent baggage controls that you get on aircraft. And even what you put in your bags is much more relaxed on a train. I'm 6'3", travelling by plane would be an altogether more squashed experience than travelling by train. You've got much more leg room on your average intercity train, both here and abroad, on a train than you do in a plane. And of course you can just get up and wander around much more than you would be able to on a plane. While you're travelling, you might as well enjoy the experience. On a plane, well, eating is not always a grand experience. On a train, though, whole carriages are given over to providing for your culinary requirements. And sometimes the view can be spectacular. Talking of views, well, okay, there's some nice fluffy clouds down there. We've always enjoyed the views we can get out of the train window when we're going down to Italy. For example, of the Italian lakes or the Alps. I'm sure there's some good airport design out there, but most experiences are generally of a poor quality. Can they really match the sheer grandeur of some of our great stations and those abroad? This one at Milan is such a fantastic place to arrive. We've always organised our own train travel when we've gone abroad, but this website, the Man in Seat 61, is probably the best of all those websites that can help you in devising your own travel. Now for the really important stuff. Travelling by plane leaves a much, much larger carbon footprint than travelling by train. Is it more expensive? Yes, it probably is. It's your choice in the end, just as when you're buying chocolate. Fair trade chocolate, probably more expensive than a bar of Galaxy. But do you always go for the cheaper option? Or do you go for the right option, the one that's better for the planet? The choice is yours. So, is train travel just for backpackers and old hippies? No, train travel is for really cool people. And I recommend to you that you make it part of your holiday plan.
I think he was advocating train travel. Yeah. Yes. Anyway, that's Phil. Now, Mike, you're going to share with us something that you're concerned about. Thank you.